With a new spin-off and sometimes even a spin-off of a spin-off coming out every couple months, there is no denying that 90 Day Fiancé mania is still alive and well. Despite the show's increasing cast of characters, there is perhaps nobody in the show's history who has made as strong of an impact on viewers as Season 4 star Anfisa Arkipchank. She brought constant drama to the show with her unflinching attitude and brutally honest remarks. These are some of the best of the many times she made viewers ask, did she really just say that? When Jorge tries to take Anfisa to a Russian restaurant, it results in a big fight where the two say some stuff that viewers probably already knew. Jorge implies that the only reason Anfisa is with him is because of his money, and her reply invokes his similar interest in her because of her looks. While not a big surprise coming from her, Jorge's less than convincing response made this one of the turning points for their relationship in Season 4. One of the most notorious things Anfisa ever did on the show was key the word idiot into Jorge's car. Even with her often brash actions and the couple's many fights, this was one of the first things fans wanted to know about when it came time for her tell-all interview. The justification she provides for her actions isn't exactly satisfactory, and if anything it made people even more skeptical of her decision-making. Despite it all, however, many still consider Anfisa to be a fan favorite. After the incredibly bold move of Anfisa kicking Jorge out of his own apartment, Jorge had no choice to try and win her back romantically with a phone call, but it didn't go so well. Related, 90 Day Fiancé, the 10 most supportive family members. Anfisa put him in the pretty difficult decision of choosing between her and basically his entire life, and the resulting confrontation became one of the season's defining climaxes. When Anfisa spends a day out shopping with a friend, it comes to light that Jorge had talked a big game online about all the different things he'd buy for her, and once she came to the US, he didn't deliver. While she makes it clear that she doesn't want to be a stereotype of a woman coming to America just for someone's money, Anfisa also lets everyone know that Jorge's financial shortcomings are becoming a problem for her. Speaking of not delivering, early in their relationship Anfisa made the dynamic she was looking for very clear. The couple had friction as soon as they met when it became clear that Jorge wasn't going to, or maybe wasn't able to, buy Anfisa every single thing that she wants. Related, 90 Day Fiancé, the 10 funniest cast members. While money is something the pair argue about frequently across the season, a lot of their struggle can be diluted down into this quote. Moments like this make it clear why so many labeled Anfisa as a gold digger so quickly into Season 4. One of the most emotional meltdowns in the history of the show comes over the phone when Anfisa realizes that Jorge left without her to go see his lawyer. Among the many things she shouts hysterically at him through the phone, including reprimanding him for lying to her, perhaps the most intimidating is her command that he come home immediately. Jorge calling the incident a fight feels like a major understatement. One of the many things Jorge tries to do to impress or ultimately win over Anfisa is buy her some sweet treats from a donut shop, but she's not impressed. Her mood turns pretty sour pretty quickly as the couple argue about whether or not Jorge is failing to provide for her. The casual way that she delivers such a cutting statement is indicative of just how cold her presence on the show was, as well as how difficult she was to please. One of the most famous things Anfisa ever said, and perhaps one of the most famous moments in the history of 90 Day Fiancé, is her now iconic outburst from the passenger seat of Jorge's car. While she was no doubt on edge since they were about to learn the fate of her future in the United States, she decided to direct that nervousness right back on Jorge, and the words that would become Anfisa's iconic catchphrase as one of the show's premier villains were uttered. Aside from how baffling it is that Anfisa and Jorge actually went through with their relationship after what happened during their season, it clearly wasn't going well when the cameras caught up with them again. While Jorge tries his best to be diplomatic and see the good side of things in their relationship, Anfisa is as direct as ever and wastes no time letting everyone know that she straight up hates everything about the marriage. It was no surprise to 90 Day Fiancé fans when they got divorced a few years later. The most shocking thing Anfisa ever said is this quote that seems to attack the very foundation of the show itself. She makes it clear that she isn't here to find love, doesn't care about Jorge, and has decided that the only reason she's going forward with any of this is to get her green card. Inexplicably, Jorge ignores this red flag and continues his relationship with Anfisa, a decision that fans have been questioning for years and one that looks even stranger in hindsight.